Hi, I'm Radonna from Boys and Girls Hairstyle. Today I have Helen with me. Yes, we're not leaving her hair like this. Well, I don't know. We've done a few. Yeah, we've done a few hundred styles. We might as well maybe start with something like this. We are going to change her color today. So I wanted to show you. For fall, she always likes to go dark, darker, and add red and things like that. And if you can see, I'm gonna try to let this down. You can see it's pretty light. So back here in the back, I wanted to show you guys, I did a window back here and I just added 5N. It's a 5N, it just covers gray more. And I mean natural highlighting. We don't like to say gray. Anyway, so I just put the 5N to darken that back here. That's just gonna add some depth with the hair because we didn't want this back here to have a little natural highlighting and then have us cover up here and just have that be separate. So this is going to help blend in all the colors. Now what I'm gonna do, I did a 4R for the red brown that I put in here. I did a little bit of 5N with the 4R and then I did the bleach with 40 volume. If you're just starting, I definitely would do a lower volume for your bleach. A lot of people don't like using 40 volume. It just processes a lot faster. If not, use probably a 20. All right, so for Helen, I'm gonna do a medium weave, which let me show you. I like to fold my foil and then I hold this tight and put my foil and then I pull this down and hold it with my fingers. You can see I'm holding it there with my fingers. Now, if they have blonde, like up in here, there's gonna be some blonde. You're gonna wanna keep your brush off of the blonde. So you can see I'm holding my hand underneath the foil while I paint the bleach on. Okay, so that's all dark, so I can cover that. Now I'm gonna fold this in half, and then I push this up while I push down with this hand. So I push this up and that down, and then I just fold both corners. Okay, now here, I'm gonna come next to that. And I'll show you what I mean by a medium weave, whether you do little pieces or see how they're like medium-sized pieces. That's what I am doing. So you can see there's some blonde here, so I'm not going over the blonde. You can see I just kind of come into or about there. Now remember, bleach will swell a little bit. Some bleaches swell more than others, so that means, you want to get as close as you can to the scalp, with your foil, so you don't have any regrowth already when you color. But you don't want to get too close or you're going to have some tiger stripes. So right here. Medium sized. Again, push this down. Yeah, Helen's so cute. You've seen that she has been growing her hair out if you've watched some other videos. It's really fun. She has got a lot of compliments on it, and so that's extra fun because it's just, the change is just extra fun. So lots of compliments always helps for sure. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is come here. Now what we've decided, because I had asked her like how much dark do you want, how much blonde do you want, and she wants to do well, it's cute. She's like, just do whatever. I just sit here and have you do whatever. So I guess what I should say is I've decided to do every other one. So I just did the blonde. Now I am doing the red brown. And then after this, then I'm obviously going to do the bleach. So I'm going to show you just another row or so, and then that way you don't have to watch me do the whole thing. Okay, and with the blonde, if there's any blonde with this dark, I can go over it. So you can see, oh, I should have showed you. I covered it up too fast, sorry. And maybe you've seen it. I'll show it on the other side. Okay, so this is red brown. So you can see I'm just kind of going around her head. Okay. Okay, same thing here. Medium, put that foil down. There's blonde there, and I'm just kind of covering that. Not too much blonde, but a little. It's so crazy to see your hair this long, Helen. I'm like putting on the color, and I'm like, when it used to be shorter and we'd do the color, you know, coloring short hair is a lot harder. And so now I'm just grabbing all this hair like, wow, easy peasy. Okay, so medium, and this one is going to be blonde. Okay, cover that good. You can see I'm staying away from the ends right there just because they have a little bit of the blonde. Yeah, it's super fun during fall when she likes to go dark. Because last time we did a little bit more blonde with her color, and it was cute. I'm like, so do you want to keep it a little more blonde? Or she's like, nope, it's fall. We are going dark again. I'm like, okay. That's right, keep me guessing. She has for 25 years. I seriously cannot believe I've been doing your hair for 25 years. It's the best. The best. Yeah, Helen's the one that has seen me through. Oh man, some of the experiences we've had with my kids growing up, having them, you know, when they were at the house, if I was working, they'd usually leave us alone, you know what I mean? But they'd come in sometimes, and oh man, we've had some good experiences. That's right. We talked about those last time. We better not talk about them on video. You just never know, those little kiddos. When they're quiet, they're a little mischievous. That's what would happen. And Helen would be there to watch it all. It was great. Okay, so you can see I've stayed off of that blonde and those ends right there. Okay, so now we are going to do the red brown. And then let me show you one more. So I'm gonna go, you know, around here like I have those foils. And then what I'm going to do, let me get this one in first. Okay, cover all of that. Okay, so then I'm gonna do a brown one here and a brown one here, red brown, I guess I should say. And then you can see she parts this way, okay? So what I'm gonna do is after I put these two brown in, then I'm gonna come up and I go through her part forward, okay? So I'm just gonna do every other one, and then I just come from the bottom and then I go up her sides. So that's what I'm going to do next. And then we will show you the haircut in the next video. So anyway, I hope you guys love this. I use 20 volume because that covers natural highlighting. And if you have any questions, let me know. I'm excited for you guys to see the depth and her darkened. So thanks so much. Thanks, Helen. And we will see you in the next video. We did her last video on her color. She had a lot of natural highlighting and she wanted to darken and richen up her hair for the fall. So the haircut that we are going to do, we have been growing this out for a year now, and I am so proud of her because, and we've done videos along the way just to show you guys, help you guys out, to show you how to grow it out. Now what we're going to do is keep this stacked back here so you can see the angle of my fingers. We're stacking this. Her back always grows faster, which usually everybody's does. You know what I mean? It's just kind of how the old cookie crumbles. It's how it works. So you can see I'm taking the bulk off of this area. By putting it on the angle. And then I'm taking sections this way, vertical this way. Yeah, I'm excited for you guys to see it when it's all dry. It's gonna be fun. Okay, you can see angle to that layer at the bottom, that length. Okay, comb that down, and then we're gonna come over to this section. Take that corner off. Okay, up this way. And then you can push this down. And now what we'll do is take the next section. And of course I always start my sections in the middle. Okay, the next section. You can see where that guide point is there. You just connect that. Yeah, I was telling Helen when I was coloring it, it was just so crazy to hold out long hair for her because for so many years it's been shorter. And anyway, it was just crazy to hold out all this hair. But it's kind of fun for her to show that, you know what, you can grow out your hair, but it is very, very important to keep it styled while you grow it out. Styled and shaped up is, guess what I should say, right? And it seems like she could tell by the time she got back, you know, to get it, you know, shaped up, that she was ready to, because I think that's when people leave their haircut because they're just growing it out. That's why they end up chopping it, is because they just let it grow through that weird stage. But if you trim it and shape it while you're growing it out, It's doable. It's doable, it's doable, huh?
I don't know how you could do it, not trim it.
Yeah, right? I know. Because it doesn't have style. Okay, so now from this point on, you're gonna come up and around. Okay, same thing, just point cut. Oh, I can't wait to dry it, Helen. So exciting. Can you tell I love change? Change is fun. Yes, Ellen is great at change. She darkens the hair, lightens the hair, you know, a little bit of whatever. Okay, now, same thing here. We're gonna come on this side and go from this guide point, take those ends up. Sorry if you can hear the traffic in the background. But hey, the house is being sheetrocked, so it's coming. The salon is coming. It's getting there.
Good time to get that done first.
Yeah, exactly, right? Exactly. You can see how I'm just kind of going around her head at a 90-degree angle. Okay, now, you're just gonna hold this straight up, take this off. Okay, then we're gonna come over to the side. We're just gonna take these ends off just a little bit. We're not taking much, just because that length, we wanna keep everything there. So we're just trimming off those little edges. Okay, same thing over here. Gonna hold that out. Just take off these little edges. Okay. All right, now for the front. Just kind of coming on an angle a little bit here. Just taking these edges off. Okay. You can see I'm barely just touching those, just to keep those healthy. Okay, then we'll come to this side, do the same thing. Little edges off. Okay, now the bang area, I'm gonna come up, I'm gonna chunk this out a little bit just so they're not all one length. You can see I come up about an inch and a half in and start opening and shutting the shears. That way that'll leave little, you know, shorter hairs up in there. Okay, I'm gonna double check the sides, make sure they're even. And you can also check when you're done drying, because sometimes it can dry just a little bit different. I'm gonna take just a little bit off of here. Okay, now we will texture. And what we like to do with Helen, she is starting to wear her hair more, what would you call it, more flat, but she does want to piece it out. So I am coming in, doing a little bit of texture through this area because she has a lot of hair. It's not, you know, each strand isn't real thick, but she has a ton of hair. So I'm taking the texturizing shears through all of that area. But then where she wants texture on the ends, we're going to do the big chunked out through the ends here. And the reason we do this is because she wants, like, it's kind of hard to explain. She wants a little bit messy, I guess you could say, but she doesn't want it poofy messy. She just wants it more flat, but she does want the layers in there to kind of be separated. So that's why we're bringing these texturizing shears through the ends of the hair. Obviously, if you have really thin hair, you won't do this as much as I have done on Helen's, but if you do want, you know, more flat hair but have the layers more piecey, that is the way you do it, okay? All right, now I'm going to style with the mousse. Excited to see her dark. She's seen in the mirror and she's like, oh, yep, it's dark. Super fun. Okay, now I'm gonna dry this down in the back. So now, what we're going to do, like I said, she wants it just more flat, but I'm gonna take a tiny bit of paste, a little bit less than normal, just because I'm going to piece out these layers. So you want to piece them out, but we're not going to poof it. So we're going to piece it. I'm going to turn her to the mirror. Do you like it? Good. Good, good, good.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, that left side is longer. Okay, I'm gonna grab some more paste just to come through the bang area. Piece that now. Yeah, is that fun? Does it see the dark in there?
The red.
Yes,
Red's her
exactly.
favorite.
Yep, red is her favorite for sure. Okay, so Helen, what I'm doing is I'm just kind of just grab at the layers so you can piece them out.
Okay.
And then that way you can just kind of,
Yeah, you make it look
you know,
easy,
lift
though.
them. Well, and you know what? Once you play with it, you're so good at styling your hair that, yeah, you'll be totally fine. I do need to bring this left side up a tiny bit. So we will do that. And then we'll double check her again. Okay, now is that flat enough? Like, is that about right? Okay, so cute. I'm gonna turn her around so you can see how it's stacked. But that's really fun. It just kind of pieces out the layers, but it's just straight and flat like she likes. So anyway, we'll spray it a little bit, and then thank you so much for letting us do all these videos on your grow out. Thank you so much for watching, you guys, and have a great day. See ya.